Hey, what's going on? My name's Secondhandhunter, if you guys don't know that already. And I'm actually sitting here having a cigarette on my lunch break at work right now. That's right now. It's a damn good cigarette too. I figured try to shoot this, or not shoot, but record this vlog when I got time and everything. I got time periodically, but I kind of forget, and there's times my phone's dead, so I can't do much of anything at all. But anyways, I suppose this is a way to me be able to voice some of the things that have been going on, or whichever else. My day job's kind of been a hassle. I don't think I really can go much into it other than the fact that people are being stupid, and when you're in the work environment and you're like throwing fits and stomping your feet and slamming doors, and that's not good at all. That type of behavior can't exist within the workplace. But on the upper side, my wife seems to have been getting really good per capita checks. I don't know if this is a one-time thing or if it's just a overpayment for past months or something. But if it is a reoccurring thing, then that'll be kind of nice for living on. Like all you guys really out there know that I want to do this YouTube thing full time. I also want to get into information technology as a career. I've been working in that A+ book, and a lot of it's just really basic stuff that I already know. I learned a little bit, like unhiding the extensions for files and making hidden files visible. And I'm sure that would be useful in future use, as in the line of work I'm wanting to get into. But at this time here, I'm not even positive how to even obtain such a job. I need to get back into college is the thing. Kind of screwed myself over there for a little bit, not going. But things happen, really. You face hard times, and you just got to make the best of the situation in itself. I am kind of excited though, because I do get to be able to play my Sega Genesis now that I bought the AV cables off eBay. I was wanting to do that for a long time. Like I remember, well, it had been over a year ago, maybe close to 2 years. I had found a Model 1 Genesis at Goodwill, and I had like a really bad webcam pickup of it. I think that was the first time I got my gas station job too. I was talking about that, maybe that was a long time ago, but I finally got the AV cables for the Sega Genesis. Kind of thinking that I might have some Sega Genesis game footage for this video vlog here. But if I don't, because I remember before, like there was some sort of thing with Sega where they didn't like the whole gameplay footage thing too. So I'm just gonna have to look into it before I do an upload with this here. But I always used to play Toe Jam and Earl. I never got the Panic from Funkotron, the second one. That was one I never really knew of any other new games. It's basically the ones I had. I had that one, Toe Jam and Earl. Also had Chuck Rock. That was an interesting one. I never could get past I think it was the second level. And then there was the one game with the monkey that was able to shoot bubbles out of his mouth or something. I don't remember the name of that game. I know Classic Game Room recently reviewed it. I'm gonna have to look into that. Some of these games I'd really like to get back. I don't even know which one I got now. I think it's like Sonic or something like that. Of course, that was another one I had as a kid. I think everyone basically had Sonic. That same girl I was talking about that was stomping her feet and everything, when she came up and tried to do a confrontation the other day with me, basically saying I needed to do her job when she's on break, because I'm the breaker for her on a certain day. And I just straight up told her, it's not my job to do your job just because you're too lazy to do it yourself. She's doing everything that was against company policy, against the rules basically, and I called her out on it. I said, look, I'm not your bitch. I'm not going to do your dirty work, because you're too lazy to do it yourself. That's not my job to do that. And she threatened that she was going to write complaints against me to management, that I wasn't supposedly doing my job, or I was doing a poor work ethics or something like that, which isn't true. And I just countered that with a response saying, I have more dirt on you. You're the one that's stomping around. You're the one that's slamming doors. You're the one that's basically breaking store property, and management won't tolerate that. So I don't know. I was talking with one of the shift managers that I'm pretty tight with, and he was saying that basically what she was saying, yeah, I should be reprimanded for that bad behavior and everything. And this type of crap's been going on for about a month, and I'm just tired of it. I don't care about petty stuff, but when petty stuff continues and it's a pattern, that's where it needs to stop. And then I get confronted by another floor supervisor that happens to be her roommate, and she was saying, what's going on between you and this person? And I just straight up said, this was before I was on the clock, and I straight up said, I put her in her place. I'm tired of it, and I put her in her place. And I put it bluntly. I don't want to be pushed around no more, and I'm not going to allow it to happen anymore. So that kind of makes me think that what I said got her to think, the coworker, and hopefully things will be better from now on. If not, I have been documenting it. I should have been documenting it in my cell phone for the times that this has happened, but that's why I can still write it down on paper, because my cell phone has a timestamp on the notes part, and I can just show that to management. They can't really say much about that because I'm taking a note on my break time and everything. And I'm just hoping everything is better after what I had said, because I'm not going to do her dirty work. If she disrespects me, then hell no, I'm not doing that shit, because I don't have to put up with that. If she's too lazy to do her job, I'm not going to do it for her when she's on break, type thing. And I think anybody will think that same way. Even the supervisor that I've been talking to said, you don't have to put up with that. Just document it and keep a good attitude, and that's what I've been doing. Alright everyone, thank you for listening to my somewhat of work-related rants and memories of video games. There was a small portion of this recording here that I had to take out because of poor audio. I don't know what's going on with my microphone for my phone, but it seems to cut out in odd places. But basically, to sum up what I was saying, what I cut out after I was talking about games I had as a child, was that video games aren't the same as they used to be. Just the fact of, the save button these days, that you can save your game. It's just not the way it used to be, that you'd have to leave the game system turned on in order to be able to beat the game. And all kids know these days is this iPad or iPhone or Android or just whatever else. And it's Angry Birds or Candy Crush or whatever. I'm not so much into the Facebook Flash games these days. I used to play Farmville a lot. It just gets repetitive after a while. I do the Simpsons Tapped Out, but my phone doesn't connect to my home Wi-Fi, so the only time I really play that is when I'm at Mom's house, or at a restaurant with Wi-Fi, or McDonald's, or something like that. So I'll try to figure out something of better sound quality. I know I need to eventually get a microphone, and I am working on that. I did get the connector to connect my microphone I got from Goodwill, but turns out that had even poorer sound quality than this here. So I was thinking of a digital voice recorder, getting one off of eBay or going to Walmart or something like that to get some good sound quality recordings. Because basically, as it is right now, I record my voice off my phone when I can, and then I import it into Sony video editor. I probably didn't use the right words there, but the editing program from Sony Movie Maker, no, that's wrong too. But I import it there, and then I import the gameplay and render it and then upload it. It's fairly simple to do, and I really enjoy it, but I just need to get a better voice recording setup, because after I put my phone through the wash, it just didn't work as well as it used to. I do got a cool pickup for you guys coming real soon. I'm trying to finish up and get a couple more things to add to it before I film it, so I'm thinking maybe around Thanksgiving time, USA Thanksgiving, that it will possibly be up. Maybe sooner, maybe later, I don't know. But yeah, I do have enough right now to do a video, but I'm kind of wanting a couple more things before I film it, so stay tuned for that. I hope the audio didn't cut out on this recording, because I can't tell just by recording itself. I find out when I listen to it. So we'll see how that goes. And I do got a Twitter, Secondhandhunter, or twitter.com/Secondhandhunter. That's the link for that. And then Facebook is facebook.com/YouTube Secondhandhunter. And I still got a lot of work to do on the website, so I'm gonna not say anything about that for a while until I actually got something to present. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet. Every little bit helps. Hit that like button too if you like the video. Let me know what you think below. Comments, suggestions, uplifting words, whatever else. Yeah, I'll catch you all on Friday with my movie review. Oh yeah, my movie reviews on Friday, news on Monday, and vlogs are on Wednesday. And then I also got to somehow figure out how I'm going to implement YouTube video of the month. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that yet, but I have an idea for it. So I'll catch you all later.